Welcome back. We are here in the Blake Clarke household. So, wow, that made it sound like it was two last names. But anyway, I mean, it is two last names because it's um, in the 100, Blake is Octavia and Bellamy's last name. But anyway, so we are here. Kelsey has just gotten home. She is not happy. She tried to talk to Caden and it just wasn't working. So she calls over her group again and says, you know what, that's fine because this is my life now and this is the way I'm living and I'm having fun and that's all that matters. So she is calling over everybody and having some trying to get closer to Lexi, who has been kind of standoffish in the past. And Blake is, of course, playing his guitar. So she is getting closer to Lexi, which is good because she really felt like her and Lexi didn't get along. And so it is definitely helpful to her to do that. And Blake is like, "Oh, I like Lexi too. Like, and he likes Kelsey and he just kind of comes over and joins the conversation between the two of them and, continues to participate in the group because he is part of the group and, despite the fact that Kelsey kind of is using him for his house, for his money, for whatever, but she just kind of gets annoyed. Like he was kind of annoying her because she was finally making a breakthrough with Lexi and he kind of came over and he's already close with Lexi. So of course Lexi chose him over her and those two just kind of go to woohoo right away because that's what they do. And so Kelsey's like, okay, forget it. Like she just kind of walks away. She's already mad because of her conversation with Caden, and now she's mad about this with Blake, and she's just like really frustrated because she feels like she has something to prove. So she is here and she actually invites over Caden during the group gathering and says like, "Hey, like I'm trying to show you what this is all about." And he is just like, no way, no way. Like, he's a jealous sim. He is so not happy with the situation. He feels like he's been ambushed and he is not even going to come inside. He's like, I am not coming in this house where you have all these people that you're woohooing and, well, you're married to me. And it's just ridiculous. And Kelsey's trying to show him, like, no, see, like, it's fun. See, it's fun. We never did stuff like this. And so Kelsey again confides in Andrea and says, like, he just doesn't get it. And Andrea's like, but I get it, so it's okay. Like you're here with people who understand you. So they are just going to continue to get closer. And really that's how it goes with them. They're just really good friends. And so Kelsey says, "You know what, Andrea, you've been such a big help to me. Why don't you move in with us?" And Andrea, who also really likes this lifestyle, says like, "Sure, let's do it. I really want to move in and will, be closer and you can be living with someone who actually, cares about you and understands you." And because Blake is just kind of absent, like he just does whatever he wants. He plays his guitar, he has fun when he feels like it. And Kelsey, despite moving to this whole new place and starting this whole new life, still kind of feels like she's in the same situation where she, you know, has this guy that's not really giving her what she wants. So she invites Andrea to live with them because Andrea has been a really good friend and they're very romantic with each other. And she just feels like Andrea gets her and understands the life that she wants to live. So they are all here. And yes, I know the baby's right there. And I know that this is super inappropriate, but she won't remember any of this. So it's fine, probably. No lasting psychological damage on the child, hopefully. Actually, was that Andrea? Andrea? Oh boy. Who did Andrea just woohoo with without birth control? Anyway, so that could potentially be a problem, but it's fine. So Kelsey is just enjoying um, her. club and the perks, and we are trying to work on that aspiration, as well as Blake has just come home from work. He got a promotion and he is, you know, doing well with that. He's been at work that whole time and he is still wanting to work on writing songs. We need him to earn 500 simoleons on his songs, but I think you can only sell a song once a week. So we are really trying to get him to write that song. So anyway, there's Andrea and also Kelsey just kind of really getting along and really getting close. And then Kelsey says, like, hey, like, do you want to be my girlfriend? We can be girlfriends and, put a small label on it that, like, you're more important to me than some other members in the group. So that's what they do. And then they also kind of think to themselves, we're living in this, like, really rich person's house. And we need to change up our styles. We need to, get haircuts and get new outfits and buy expensive jewelry. Like, what are we doing living in this expensive place and then not utilizing all of our opportunities? So Andrea's like, "Come on, Kelsey, like you've been here for so long and you still haven't done anything, like spent a lot of his money. Like he doesn't care. Just do it." So we have Kelsey and Andrea getting makeovers right now. So Kelsey goes first, and Kelsey, you know, actually doesn't have that good taste, if that makes sense. Like she she has this idea in her head of what she thinks that, an attractive sim is, of what she thinks she needs to look like in order to be attractive. And Kelsey has a lot of issues. Obviously. She's, you know, moved into this stranger's house and is using his money and then moved this girl in and then like abandoned her daughter and her husband anyway. So, you know, she's just got a lot of issues and she, you know, just has a problem with feeling like she's attractive. She has a problem with feeling like she's wanted, and she has a problem with, like, wanting that external validation. So she chooses some clothes that are pretty raunchy because, she just thinks that that's what makes her attractive. So she chooses these low cut tops and these short shorts and really wants to show Caden that, he's missing out because he could have done everything she wanted. And he's just, a single dad right now, basically. So obviously, this is not the right way to go about fixing your marital problems. But she, doesn't have good coping skills. So we are going to move on to the formal wear. And again, we're going to look for something low cut. So she just, it's not really a good look on her. Like, it's not really a good look on any sim. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, the way that we do her makeup and everything, it's just not, it's too much, I guess, is the point. It's too much. It's all too much. And she needs to realize that she doesn't need all this stuff, and she needs to realize that this isn't actually what she wants. So, that is the journey that she is going on. Right now, she thinks if she puts on all this expensive jewelry and these, revealing clothes, that somehow it will change things. Somehow it will make her feel different. So she is going to continue to do that and enjoy the outfits that the Sims have to offer. So we are going with that. And then for the party look, she is going to, expose as much skin as possible. then wear a nice bathing suit, and also just, pick more of the same. It's all kind of the same. So we don't choose those other shorts. So that is kind of what is going on for the outfits. And of course, it's hard to find that in a winter outfit, but we do our best. So we do that, and then we move on to her makeup. Wow, this whole episode has kind of turned into a Cass episode, but that's fine. So we do her makeup next, and that blush still doesn't really look good. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we add some really fancy gold jewelry and then some, darker eyeshadow, eyeliner, red lipstick, just kind of that stuff. So we do the same for all of her other looks, add in the expensive jewelry and the dark makeup, and that is kind of it for Kelsey. She is, you know, nobody in this generation has good taste. Why did I make them this way? I don't know, but that's okay because Kelsey is going through a journey here, and I am okay with that. And this has turned into the Kelsey show, despite the fact that Blake is our heir. But you know, it's fun for now. Maybe we'll change it up a little bit later. I kind of have a plan for the next couple of videos, so which will include a renovation of the house finally. So that I think maybe the video after next we'll do that. So I am excited about that, looking forward to that. And we are just finishing up Kelsey's looks and moving on to Andrea. So Andrea, I think, is from Batu, but she is blonde, as you can see. And she has a little bit better taste. She doesn't have the insecurities or problems that Kelsey does. Like, this lifestyle is really for Andrea. She is feeling good, she is enjoying herself, and she picks outfits that she likes, of course, styled looks because you know me. And, we're just kind of filling in for her outfits right now. And Andrea is different. She doesn't feel like she needs to go overboard. She just is enjoying herself. So, you know what? It's occurred to me that, like, none of my Sims wear glasses. Huh. Anyway, that can be a later us thing. So, yeah, we have finishing up Andrea's looks, and it's nothing too exciting, but she is looking good and she is having fun. And in the next video, Kelsey will continue to try and convince Caden that this that she is better off, or that she is living the life she wants, or any number of things that she can't explain. So there's that. But right now we just have Andrea and Kelsey and Blake and Octavia living in the same house. Probably we'll have an Octavia birthday party coming up as well. But I really do want a sim to get their period because I haven't been able to play with that gameplay yet. So I know that sounds kind of weird. That is kind of weird, but I do want to try out this mod to the fullest. So we'll see about that. I kind of wanted to download Wicked Whims. I mean, obviously you can't videotape that. I mean, you can if you do the streamer version, but I have to admit that I am curious. So, anyway, we are here with the girls and their makeovers, and they are just, continuing to enjoy their time. And we have Blake, who is also, you know, sees Kelsey and says like, "Wow, you look really good." Like, he doesn't care that she spends all his money. He's like, "This is great. Like, I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad that you know, got that outfit, and I'm glad that you got that jewelry, and you know, you look great. So he tells her she looks great and she's so happy and she really thinks that this is it, and they're just enjoying themselves, and they have a woohoo because they're both feeling good. And that is that for this episode. So I will catch you guys next time.